Seriously, desktop audio. Stop doing that. Okay. 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 Clicking massively. Alright. Let's get into it. Let's complete our goal. As many goals as possible. Hopefully everyone is doing as well as possible. Especially in these very turbulent times. Be assisting at I need to change my party. Because Aveline is for many, many things, but she is not for that. Take with me. I don't want to take him. There. I want to take her. Not sure. What's character profile? How do you feel about me? Anders, not quite friends, but we're not enemies. Meryl, yes. Aveline, same. Okay. Okay, okay. Where is our way? Ooh. Party members. Seriously, all of us here, and no one stopped this one dude from getting to us. I was like, who just died behind me? I was like, I swear to God, if it was one of my men. I just move. Thank you. Back on the body. Thank you. The fuck are you?
Stay away from me.
Bro, you're a straight mage just down here. You should not be here. Or at least don't dress like a mage.
To the gallows. It's a secret that has saved the lives of hundreds of mages. This is it. This tunnel will take us into the gallows. Are you ready to help me find evidence of the tranquil solution?
Oh.
Let's go.
Oh my God. I haven't had a sip of water yet. Jesus.
I have personally led 5 mages to freedom through these tunnels. They bent to kiss the ground with the sewage.
How are we gonna find tranquil solution down here? Oh wait, yeah, this is the pathway into the gallows. Oh, yeah, okay. You don't end up actually in the gallows till damn near the end of the game, which is sad. I'd love to have seen it mid-game. Seen the Mage Towers, I'm like, never saw a Mage Tower again since the first game. I'm like, we never saw Orzammar again either. That's so bad. We're seeing cities, so we don't need to see. Wow, you got drunk and died. That's a good way to go, my dude. Was that a plant? Did I pick it up? I know I probably just picked it up, but my mind just did not pick it up in any way, shape, or form. Ooh, pony bones. No, sorry, corpse. Hello. Lyrium smuggler. Why are you coming after the archer? I'm innocent in this. Not really.
Lyrium smugglers built these tunnels to service the Templars who crave the stuff.
Okay, that's the correct way to go. Surprising. I forgot, we pick up somebody's pants. Why do I remember that specific little side mission? That's so weird. Wait, did they? Oh, okay. Wait, let me check this out. Dog looks so proud. Okay, so there is a little this area. Maybe I can go. Door? Door. There's no traps. Bro, mushrooms look kind of. Come on, fight me! Where's everybody at?
Trap.
How in the? I am inches from it.
That should do it.
Oh my god, there's a lot of swarmers.
One enemy at
It burned. Burn. I need to put some markers into my health. My health is so baby. Look at Aveline's health. Look at Meryl's health. Oh my god. Anders doesn't even come on my radar at all. I'm not even doing that type of playthrough. I have to get this close as an archer to fire when I could see him around the corner. Suddenly they're behind us. I just killed a foreman. Usually all foremans don't even come on the job. Apparently this one required one. Oh, weird. Alright. Hello. Oh wow. Okay. Oh. Hi. I'm an archer, for God's sake. I could see him back there. Why can't I fire from back there? That's so weird. Why do I gotta get in closer to shoot him with an arrow? Unless my aim and my eyes are very bad now. Here?
It tells you something of Kirkwall's attitude. That they house their mages in an old slave prison.
Point the way, Hawk. This place is so dismal.
Oh. Nothing to say? Okay. I was hoping my dog was gonna talk. I'm hoping for a Scooby-Doo type of character with my dog. What the f- Okay.
No, please. I haven't done anything wrong.
That's a lie. What do we do to mages?
Oh, my bones.
I just wanted to see my mum. No one ever told her where they were taking me.
No. No, this is their place. We cannot...
So, you admit your attempted escape? You know what happens to mage girls who don't toe the line around here, don't you?
Please, no! Don't make me tranquil. I'll do anything.
That's right. Once you're tranquil, you'll do anything I ask.
Oh, you don't leave this to me?
Get your hands off her!
You fiends will never touch a mage again.
Oh, Aura's like right next to me, dude. Bitch, did you just heal? Yeah, you must.
Let's finish this! I'll deal with this.
Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Dog. Good, give me my health back.
They will die! I will have every last Templar for these abuses.
It's over, Anders. They're all dead.
Every one of them will feel justice's burn.
Get away from me, demon!
I am no demon. Are you one of them, that you would call me such?
Anders, that girl is a mage. We rescued her from being made tranquil.
She is theirs. I can feel their hold on her.
She's the reason you're fighting, Anders. Don't turn on her now. Please, Messer.
Anders!
Baker, no. I almost... If you weren't here... I need to get out of here.
Fuck. Even when I played the game before, I'm like, I'm still getting shot by what Anders was about to do. Shit.
always
God damn it.
You saved my life, Maser. What was that thing? He's no demon. Just a deeply troubled man. Can I go home now?
I don't even know where to send you. Honestly, go somewhere safe.
Find your parents, but don't stay there. You must leave Kirkwall. I know. There's nowhere in the city where Sir Ulrich's men won't find me. Thank you, Maser. Andraste herself must have put you in that room.
Nah, it was pure luck and chance. A big fat chunk of chance. Anders, we gotta fucking talk, bro. Seriously. Book?
Trash. Trash. Keep. Trash. Trash. Won't be needing that anymore.
This is all Sir Ulrich had. Looks like the Tranquil solution began and ended with him.
Let me see that. The Divine rejected the idea. Meredith rejected the idea. This was not what I expected. Perhaps I should try talking to the Grand Cleric. Maybe she's more reasonable than I thought. Thank you. I will think on what you've said.
Nope, 1,000. How are things looking? Fenris. God, I wish I had that much help. We're not entirely friendly. Just checking. Mail.
Someone's always trying to claim the streets. If you make them safe to travel at night, someone will reward you.
Let's see if we can snuff out. Is somebody invisible? Seriously? That was a glitch. more? Good stuff with these bodies.
My goodness.
Y'all are coming from the other courtyard, for God's sake. What the f-
The outside of your house is so clean. Does someone wash it for you?
Oh, my house. What the f- Oh my god, why are they coming from around the courtyard? Wasn't there a rogue that turned invisible? Did we kill her?
That's enough! Go down! Let's finish this! There! I'll deal with this.
Ooh, chesty. Nope. Oh, I was hoping to burn him alive. Oh. Anybody else? Exactly did we come here for?
Did you ever notice how cold pavement is? No? Go down!
Y'all two haven't even lost any fucking health. Oh, just some nobles. The hell are y'all doing back here? Who the hell lives back here? Jesus. I'll probably even be my house and I'll be locked in. Oh, they're building houses next to my house. Oh. Oh fuck, what the hell? How the hell did this not happen when you guys all came here before?
Get back! Let's finish this! How about you?
guards raiding the estate met that particular reception.
Oh. Okay. Aveline, your weapon. Did I give you one that evolved? I should have given everybody weapons that evolved with them. Yeah, improved with leveling up. Oh, versus humans. Makes sense. It's a mountain father. Okay. And it does spirit damage. That's very... Why is my bow so fucking strong, but their staff is not as strong? And I gave them all these near the beginning. What the hell? Bow so strong compared to theirs. It been, well, Marrow's at least been with me 97% of the time. Her power should be right there next to mine. At least it should be. Awkward ass power scaling. My very weak, frail, rogue body. Ain't shit in here, not even a demon. Is there a note on the table?
Gasgard went to a great deal of trouble for something.
Oh, hell no. Nice room. Oh.
I think these have been used in blood magic.
That is a. Why am I acknowledging the furniture? What, it's just a chest of clothes?
Perhaps they were taken off the murdered women.
Those clothes are so fine. They must be very valuable.
All these beds are up against the floor, which I like. Holy shit, how the fuck? Cat is just chucking her dead mouse around.
Clever. He stopped Emmerich from investigating by getting Meredith on his side.
Help me, please! He's gone mad!
You're not him. Shit, I know what this looks like, but I didn't hurt her.
So the wild-eyed hysteria is just for show, then?
You don't understand. Someone is after her. I had to keep her safe. I don't know why you're here, but there's a killer out there, and I think he's playing us both. Just let me explain.
All right. We'll see if you can talk yourself out of this.
Several years ago, my sister was murdered. The bastard's now in Kirkwall, killing again. The same way he killed my sister. It starts with a bouquet of white lilies. He sends them to each new victim.
Alessa was going to be next. I took her, so he'd have to come to me. I was finally going to face my sister's killer, but then you showed up.
He's lying! He hurt me!
I've explained this. I need your blood to track you down. If he took you, it was for your protection.
Let go of me!
She'll go straight to the city guard. They'll ruin everything.
Who killed your sister?
A powerful and experienced blood mage. I believe he uses the women for some ritual. His victims are attractive, healthy women with few social ties.
Can't you just tell the city guard what you told me?
Yes, can't you?
Why? I don't want him arrested. This isn't about justice. I need to be the one to bleed him dry.
Selfish little shit. How many of you risked by keeping this to yourself?
Emmerich was certain you were the killer.
Of course he was. But I was trying to find the killer just like him. Our paths crossed and he just assumed I was the murderer.
You really did make yourself a target, though. Kidnapping people and all.
I suppose that's fair.
I could report you to the Templars for blood magic.
Yes, I've used blood magic and lyrium to augment my powers. I'm not proud of what I've done, but I had to. He took my sister from me.
Damn, I'm actually sitting here looking up what he does. And I'm like, damn, that is some detail. Yo.
Time for you to vanish. Every man for himself.
I'm headed to Darktown. If you learn anything new about the killer, find me there. I have a score to settle with him.
I was actually looking up, cause I was like, I never saw this dude again, and I'm sure he had something to do with it. I actually looked up the biography of this dude, and I'm like, oh, that's some content I never saw before. Apparently this dude is in Darktown. He can actually assist you, depending on dialogue choices, in helping you take down the killer, or he dies there.
Why would Gasgard be inquiring about escaped mages from Starkhaven?
I understand you're named after a famous knight.
Everyone always brings up the name.
I've not heard of Sir Aveline. Is she very famous?
Really? They don't tell of her glorious downfall in Tevinter?
Not to slaves.
Pardon me for saying so, but thank the Maker for that.
This fell into my hands. Recognize it.
I was going straight towards Constitution. I like that.
Just a walk.
How's my
Drop. Amazing.
Good day to you, guardsmen. Might you have something to donate to the needy?
Sorry, Mother, but I've got to look after my needs first.
It's really walked up to a guardsman and asked, "Hey, can you donate?" Bitch, get out of here. I did not know I had this much shit on me. Oh, Sebastian. I probably will never play Sebastian ever again. Jesus. I just don't have an interest in it. Ooh. Ooh. Y'all just fucking had this shit here? Normally I wouldn't care about this, but I'm like, I kind of want to keep that. Nostalgia. I said that, but I sold it. Okay. You had an ass load of armor. Okay.
I've heard about the Circle of Magi outside of the Imperium. I've never been in one. Are you certain it's wise for us to come here? Considering who we're with?
Maybe not, but we'll be cautious.
This seems more like a prison. I wonder if it's more effective than the Circle I know.
How is the Imperial Circle of Magi different?
Once upon a time, it was as it is here. The Chantry watched the Magisters closely for any signs of corruption or weakness. Then it changed. The Magisters were permitted to watch over their own, and Templars kept only to enforce the law. What happened next was inevitable. The Magisters rule again, as powerful as they ever were.
I don't know about any of this.
According to everything I've seen, the Circle can't control mages anyhow.
And what is the alternative? Freedom is a noble ideal, but I see no oppression here. I see fear and danger. But enough. I'm sure we came here for a reason.
I got fucking betters.
Sir Ulrich is...
Why do you always have a rune of impact?
You're talented, Merrill. I I can see you were meant for great things.
Thank you.
But you're stupid.
I'm sorry, what?
Don't you think it would be better to work on where you are now, instead of recreating old glory?
No, that's kind of the opposite of what I've been saying. I'm the stupid one. Whatever.
She's telling you to focus on the now instead of the past. But Meryl is a bit of an airhead, which isn't a bad thing, but still, like, Jesus. I love the girl, but damn, I'm terrified she's just gonna wander down an alley.
Welcome back to Souls, my friend.
Aren't you Hawk? Emmerich left not long ago. He said you'd arranged to meet tonight. Did I tell him that? I must have completely forgotten. Don't you remember sending this message? I didn't send this. You didn't? Strange. Well, I don't know. Emmerich's been acting strangely for months. It's probably just a misunderstanding.
I don't send messages. That's one thing I don't do. I always pop up in person. Like all the fucking time. Oh, he dead as fuck. Oi! You have fucking scratching posts, you dicks. Oh, fuck.
Go down! I'll deal with this. Some mage sent that thing here to kill him. Why would anyone? Oh, Maker. The murders. Emmerich was right. He was getting too close. He suspected a man named Gascard Dupuis. Did he do this? I can't be certain of anything. Gascard may have tricked me. Then we need to find him. Do you know where he is? He didn't tell me where he was going. Let's hope he's not the killer then. We'll track Gascard down just to be safe.
My guardsmen will find Alessa, the woman who was with Gascard. She might still be in danger.
Thank you for your help in this matter. If you learn anything more, please come to me.
I'm surprised I didn't lose points with Fenris and Aveline. Because when those heads turned to me, I was like, oh shit, I just fucking lied. This isn't a big deal to me that I lie. Yeah, Fenris, I'm probably gonna have to kill you in the end. But if I had a different mindset to the game, if I chose my missions correctly to ensure you be my ally, I'm like, I don't think we're gonna be allies, my dude. I think you're gonna turn on me. I just don't trust it. Just don't.
So, this is where you live. Not bad.
How the fuck did you get in
I
my
preferred
house?
the old place. It had more charm.
You're talking about the shack I shared with my mother, uncle, and sister.
I meant Lowtown. Dirty, chaotic, glorious Lowtown. The smell of tar, and the sea, and the sound of some whore plying her trade in a back alley. Oh. Don't you miss that?
You can get your thrills in Hightown, if you know where to look.
Oh. And where would that be?
I can show you what I have in mind.
That was... Thank you. I should go. I wouldn't want to take advantage of your hospitality.
I like it when you take advantage of my hospitality.
It was fun, wasn't it? Well, you know, if you ever want to do it again... Wait. You're not thinking of bringing feelings into this, are you?
No. This was just for fun.
Good. Come see me at the tavern sometime. I know a cozy little nook behind the ale barrels.
I don't like my bed being right at the door. Oh wow. Okay, no, we're not gonna take that.
What's this? Oh, Anders' manifesto. Again. Everything that's left of my life in Lothering.
We kept it all in a chest.
Poor Prince. I told him to stay off the bed.
I like the doggy. Ruff, ruff, ruff. Ruff, ruff, ruff.
Looks like they're having a nice chat. Maybe Sandal picked up some Barney speak from our time at the Hero of Ferelden's camp.
We even mentioned the dog. Oh.
Oh, it's at your service, Miss Eyre.
You like the shiny?
I've been wondering if I shouldn't remarry. I've heard that pirate girl of yours talk. I'm sure the last thing you need is your mother watching over your shoulder every time you come home. But perhaps there is still life once your children have outgrown you.
You've been through a lot. You deserve any joy you can find.
Thank you, love. No one could ever replace your father. But it is refreshing to think I could still be courted at this age.
Let's probably make one of these. Arcane poison. Oh. This is so cheap. What's the dragon's blood for? Wait, do we have a letter?
I hope all is well. There's another letter waiting on your
Bro, you are so late. Something for Sebastian. I have one thing for Sebastian. I swear to God, everybody had like a set. Like rings and like necklace. All I have left for him is like a necklace. You're dual wielding and you don't even have this? Okay, nothing in there. There.
If your city was stolen, why didn't you just call the guards?
I'm afraid the matter can't be handled by guard.
I have something for you.
Ooh, what's this? Oh, isn't that just the cutest thing?
You can't see it, but below deck there's a perfect replica of you, with a dozen sailors in attendance.
You tease. I'm sure there isn't. It is a worthy goal to work towards, however. Thank you, Hawk. This was a thoughtful gesture.
So Aveline could help you. She's very good at making thieves give things back. I think it's because she's so tall.
This is beyond even Aveline's power, I'm sorry to say.
Are you sure? Have you seen her hit people?
I gotta tell, she hits people very hard. Sorry, I'm just turning my fucking heel. God.
He knows. He knows that I know. But what he doesn't know is that I know that he knows that I know.
How do you know that he doesn't know that you know that he knows that you know you know? What? Exactly.
Please stop fucking with crazy people.
Oh. Hawk, I've got some news. You might not want to be near anything breakable when I tell you, though.
Why don't I buy you a pint and we'll talk?
You just keep making this harder. Although I won't say no to a pint if you're buying. I've had an ear out for Bartrand. After the Deep Roads, he ran to Ravain, probably because he knew I couldn't track him. But I hear he might be back in Kirkwall. He called in loans from a few of his contacts in Hightown.
How are you holding up, Varric?
Me? My no-account backstabbing brother is practically in arm's reach. I couldn't be better.
I've really missed Bertrand. We've got a lot of catching up to do.
I agree. Bianca's been missing him something awful. Let's stop by his new house. Welcome him back to the neighborhood and all that.
Well, I'm dead ass serious. Let's get some drinks.
Why don't they then? Meredith doesn't want to lose Ringus.
Ugh. Okay. I don't know if we're gonna find this last one. At least not immediately. I think it's a very specific quest that needs to be activated. It would be showing on the map, which is not. We go to the Bone Pit. I have not been back to the Bone Pit. Hello, boys.
All set.
Plug your nose if you go down in them mines. There's this awful new stench. We can't figure out what's causing it.
Oh, fuck me. Fucking hurts, but it's better to stretch it than just leave it. I gotta buy a gaming chair. I have a very comfy gaming chair, but a newer one that squeaks less would be a lot better. What the fuck is Herbert? Go in the cave and see if I can take care of my miners. Can't go in the fucking cave, okay. I can't remember extensively if I ever came back here, ever protect anybody, or if there was ever a mission to protect anybody. I don't think there is. That's good. Yeah, let me get him out of here.
Good day, Sirrah.
Yeah, sure. Shut up. Oh, okay. Eric Tatros. Man, let me give you some more health, bro. As long as Varric and Meryl on my side, I'm good. Aveline, she's never gonna leave. I hate the shit I do, but she ain't never gonna leave. Of course our elves look fat as hell, man. Look at all this, man. We're surrounded by mage and rogues. We have 3 rogues. Oh god.
You're getting mud on my floor.
Shut up. The long road.
Hawk, I need a favor that I can only trust to you.
Oh, this should be good.
It should be a small matter, but I worry. I need you to give something to Guardsman Donnic, here in the barracks. No questions, and he is not to know it's from me.
Donnic? The one we pulled from an ambush?
The event that put me here. But this is a different need of the Guard and its captain. And you're doing very badly at the no questions part.
If that's all you need, I'll walk the 100 feet to him.
Thank you. And please, hurry back with his reaction. I appreciate this, Hawk. I really do.
A fine...
Guardsman Donnic.
Sirrah Hawk, it's been some time. You're here in Hightown now, right? I think the captain mentioned it. I see your uncle now and then on my patrols, but we don't talk.
No ill effects from the ambush, I trust?
They got me pretty good, I'll admit. But they fared worse, so I can't complain. Guard is a good career if you're careful. A short one if you're not. And the captain makes sure we're careful.
I have it on good authority that you are going to enjoy this.
Am I now? It's a copper relief of... marigolds? Ah, and it helpfully says so. Marigolds. Well, how crafty. Is there a meaning to this that I should know?
Just keep it. I'm sure it's more than it seems.
It would have to be. Right. I'm sure we both have things to do, of varying import. Sirrah Hawk.
Is there some reason Aveline just made us look like idiots?
You're back. Of course you are. You're efficient. Get things done, good or ill. So, how did Donnic react?
To your garbage, you mean?
I thought it was clear. Metal is strong, copper ages well, flowers are soft. I've clearly gone about this the wrong way. Don't talk to him again. Just take this, the patrols for next week. post it to the roster and just... listen.
Really? Just walk over there and post the roster?
I want his honest reaction without the captain present.
You could just have him hauled off.
This isn't about an accusation I can put in a report and explain. I need someone unofficial.
All right. Posting the roster just over there.
I need to know exactly how he reacts. That's key. Thank you.
Too many hits to the head. Or not enough.
Hey, Donick! Whose pucker have you been greasing to get Hightown?
What? You're daft. I'm working dockside on those smugglers.
Says here you're guarding the square. Always been a make-work job, that one. You someone's pet?
Check your eyes. It's a mistake.
Says the pet.
You have got to be kidding me. What did I do to get that post?
Are you reading Varric's book?
Donick thinks I'm punishing him. But Hightown is a safe patrol, a reward.
You wanted his reaction.
All right. I can fix this. I need 3 goats and a sheaf of wheat. You'll take them to his mother. It's a dowry tradition. Maybe it will smooth the process.
Hold a moment. You're sweet on the boy.
So help me, whore. I will break you.
Oh, this is glorious. All this flailing is her idea of courtship.
How exactly did you think this mess would work?
I don't know what I thought. I've been focused on being captain for so long, that's all I know.
I'm confused. Wasn't Lady Manhands married already?
That was a long time ago. It was easier, or seemed to be.
So you've been by yourself since we came to Kirkwall?
Wait, you've gone 4 years without. You must creak like a rusty hinge.
Many people have their lives because of me.
But poor you. No life of your own.
We both place others above ourselves. I happen to do it clothed.
You're splitting hairs, but wishing someone would split yours.
I've had enough of your loose lips. Like many, I'm sure.
Oh, touché, prig.
Slattern!
If I might put this back on track.
God damn. I wish she wasn't romance option, but it doesn't matter. I played this game to fucking death. It doesn't let you.
Well, this little dance certainly isn't helping. So what will?
I'm the captain. He's my guardsman. I can't get past that.
So go out. Get him drunk. Shame is a great equalizer.
What? Just go out somewhere? Like it's that easy?
What? Too simple?
Tell Donick, invite him to the Hanged Man. Don't tell him about me. Make something up. It's a surprise, or just you, or a group, anything to get him there. He's not like the others. I don't want him to think he's meeting the captain.
A fine day, isn't it, Joe?
I swear, this is the cringiest part of the whole fuck. Wait a minute. You're the little girl we said before. No, sorry, racist.
Wrong. Like diddling a sister.
Out of my way. Fuck out of my way. I'm running into walls.
Guardsman Donick. How are you?
Good, I suppose.
Doesn't matter. Free for an evening?
I have no immediate patrols. Why?
It's nothing to be concerned about. Meet me at the Hanged Man.
Very well, Sirrah Hawk. I guess I'll see you there. Did she just... No.
We're legit seeing his fucking icon. Okay.
Hello, Hawk. Another time? I'm a little busy.
We're really seeing this man's icon walk towards the hang. No, I'm not following this fucking dude.
The Viscount remembers to eat supper today.
Oh yeah, I gotta report to the Viscount. Oh, my hip. Ugh.
I wonder if actually warring with the Qunari would...
Bro, you know how many people fucking died?
Years of nice, quiet anxiety. Gone. Along with a whole street.
An accident on purpose, more or less.
Right. A mad elf pushed by zealots, likely hidden in the very groups I have to appease. The Maker has a grand sense of humor. And the Arishok. I suspected he had no plans to leave. I didn't know it was just as annoying for him.
I've gotta clip your fucking nails if that's the way you just got up.
You could send him gold and he'd complain it was heavy.
And it's about to get worse. A shame. There were overtures of civility. Your influence, no doubt.
Do I want to hear what happened?
A Qunari delegate and entourage paid me a visit. It was civil, tentative, hopeful. They left my chambers with precision, but were not reported by the outer guard. They are missing almost literally from my doorstep. What do you imagine will be the Arishok's reaction?
Do the Qunari generally keep you updated?
Qunari do not disappear. They know we watch, and they are not shy about their movement. Speak to Seneschal Brown. He has details that show how damning this is. I don't know who would benefit from fighting the Qunari, but it will cost.
Someone took a delegate of fucking Qunari, of 6-foot giants, and no one saw that someone took. No, that's some bullshit. They went quiet? No, they had been magically cast away.
You have information about the missing Qunari?
I am to help you, yes. Viscount Dumas would appreciate discretion in this matter. I would prefer that you were not involved at all, but that is neither here nor there.
I'm having a hard time picturing the abduction of a Qunari entourage.
Unfortunately, they were not at their best. Their swords were tied into their sheaths, as I advised. It seemed a respectful compromise. Even I know you cannot separate a Qunari from his weapon.
Yeah, you doing that will result in immediate death.
So where would you start, if you were the starting type?
I would begin with the most obvious failure. It's clear the City Guard has no excuse for allowing this, unless they were involved. Not coincidentally, a number of recent recruits have failed to report. You should start with one of them. Although where you find a swordsman so eager to sell his honor and duty, I'm sure I don't know.
The Hanged Man.
Hanged Man.
Definitely.
Right. Then you know what to look for. I can't imagine this has occurred without notice. There is always a weak link. Please keep this quiet. The Viscount is under enough scrutiny as it is.
I'm sure, and that sucks to be him. Have yourselves a good day. Stay safe.